Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood nerd back again with another video. This one is from Fringe, playing with my friends last night, back on the Xbox. That's why the levels are so low and everything. But yeah, it was a pretty good game. I don't want to say I carried because Alex and Gary both did really well. But nonetheless, it was a pub stomp for surezies. It's kind of nice though. We get to spend a majority of the game doing total MLG callouts, just talking about tin hardware everywhere. But more importantly, it was, I don't know, it was a nice night with my friends last night playing this, and I got to play on the Xbox again, which I hadn't done in a while. And I finally got to stomp people, which is it's a good feel when you get to do that with friends, because everybody gets to have fun and everything, and it feels real nice. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted there. I guess, you know, as far as things go, I can talk about, I finally want to talk about something, and it's the whole cat situation. I got a cat about a month ago, and if you had asked me before, Thanksgiving whether or not I would have a cat by 2016, I would have probably laughed at you and said there's no goddamn way I would have done that. I was never a cat person, never really interested in having one around, mostly because every cat that I've been around in my life has been a fucking asshole. However, this little darling that we named Ari, and we got her from a shelter, she really is adorable, and she's so nice all the time, and I love it. She still like nibbles and bites at people occasionally, but she does it in a playful way. She's not like angry or malicious almost ever. The only time she gets a little bit grumpsteroo is when she's got like her litter box needs to be changed, or the food's empty, water's empty, stuff like little stuff like that. I guess it's not little to her; it's like the essence of her life. But that's pretty much the only time she's ever not in a pleasant mood as far as cats go, and I enjoy it because I finally get to experience what it's like to have a cat that is nice to be around. But yeah, I mean we had to do the unfortunate thing where we got our front paws declawed. That's the phrase I'm looking for. I mean, it sucks that we had to do that. It was not necessarily our choice. It's not something I wanted to do or Crystal wanted to do. It was more so because of our, like, I don't want to say our landlord, but our apartment complex. They require, if you have a pet, there's like a weight limit they have. I think it's like 20 pounds. And then if you have a cat, it has to be declawed. It has to. Which absolutely sucks, because as far as I knew growing up, a declaw wasn't something you ever want to do to a cat, because it hurts so much, and it's like taking away the top knuckle of their paw, or like if your hand was the paw, it would be like taking off the top knuckle of your hand and just leaving it off, which that sucks, and I don't wish that on any little kitten, but they didn't really give us a choice. They pretty much told us, you know, if we don't do that, then we're very liable to get thrown out, or just entirely lose our security deposit because of it, which it's not worth being homeless too, and being out an extra $200 just because we couldn't get it done. So she was a trooper though. She got it. We did it at a place near here. I think it's called Willowwood. And they're so nice there, and they took really great care of her. And of course, she was a little bit apprehensive going in, and she was really not happy about getting it done, because I'm sure it was painful. It's still painful for her, but she's done really well with it, and I think overall it'll be better, because the few times we had issue before, she was getting her claws stuck in stuff and tearing things apart really easily, which I'm sure for her it's something she wanted to do, but we can't really have that as apartment lessees, I guess is the phrase. Tenants of the apartment. We can't really afford all of our stuff getting broken down just because of one kitten who happens to have claws. But yeah, she's done really well, and she's feeling better already. She got to experience basically like the cat version of Percocet, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, that cat was so fucked up. She's such a sweetie, but she was not ready for all the dank ass weed that she got in those little vials of liquid. I can't remember what the exact medicine it was, but it was essentially a cat Percocet, like a pain reliever that wasn't quite Vicodin, something super strong, but enough to kind of knock her out, or at least not knock her out, but take away the strain on the paw. It's kind of funny though. She met one of my friends, Eric, who you guys have actually met in one of my first videos. He's one of the guys on the PS4, Easy Killer. He and I worked together at Verizon. He came over after work one day when we had to give her medicine. She was so outie in her outie that she wasn't even freaked out that there was a new person around until after he had pet her, and he went to pet her a second time, and she was like, "Oh god, a new person, what do I do?" And just like took off. It was pretty nice. It was kind of funny seeing her like that. It's kind of funny seeing her pretty much every time afterwards, because she looks blazed as hell and just starts acting really funny. But I guess that's how she is. She's a cute cat, and in her nature she does pretty cute stuff. So I guess I can't be surprised that she would have done so while pretty loopy. Jeez, 32 and 14. I'll take that. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of, it's nice having a pet again. I know something I mentioned when I moved out, moving out wasn't really a big deal, and I still, to an extent, I still agree with that. I don't think it was as big a deal as the world makes it out to be, but a big change for me as I fucking Shrek that dude. Going from pet to no pet sucks. It really does. Especially the dogs that I had at my mom's, they're still there, but they were so loving, and they always made me feel like I mattered to them. And it's weird not having that for even a couple months. I have to leave my house, drive to my mom's just to see an animal that really loves me. And I'm not used to that, because I grew up with dogs and cats in my household my entire life. I think the longest period I had without a pet was about a year. That was when I was in high school, after my dog Buddy died. He had a heart attack in my room, and it was hard, then, dealing with it. And I wasn't sure at that time if I wanted a pet. I was really more concerned with, dealing with his passing and all that. rather than everything it could have been. Shit, this has been playing in the background this whole time. I'm so sorry. The recording of that must sound awful. Oh man, I feel bad. I'm sorry about that, guys. Well, anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Didn't really get to finish off my thought, but that's okay. We can come back to it another time. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.